Over here. Yeah. Yeah, just so you know, my waypoint right now is green, yours is yellow, and Vega's is blue, but they will never be the same colors every game. They alternate the colors, and it's never the same person for Jump Master either. Also, you can't... It's good. No, that's what people like me and my brother like. We don't like being stayed on the entire time because it decreases from the amount of loot that we can get. Yeah, that too. Oh yes, I found a precision choke. Let's go. No, Vega left the party. Oh well. Heavy. Boom. Don't need that. Yeah, there's different level armors. There's also, so you know the whole knockdown shield thing. What that does is when you get knocked down, it of course they had to. But when you get knocked down, it allows for you to take a little bit more damage than you would before. And the different colored knockdown shields, most people knockdown shields, unless you have the gold one, are pretty much useless in my eyes, because the only one that really has a good thing is the gold one, because the gold one makes it so that you're able to revive yourself if you have the time. Alright, I'm on my way. I'm so stuck. There we go. Yeah, I have a... Yeah, each one has a different number of bars. Like, for example, if you get the blue one, you'll have 3 bars on your armor. If you get the purple one, you'll have 4 bars. If you get the gold one, you'll have 4 bars, but instead of just being 4 bars, you'll also have that, like I said, you'll be able to revive yourself. And with the different colored body armors and helmets, they actually have different abilities if they're gold. If they're gold, they allow, like, the gold ones have, like one of them allows for a fast shield recharge, for example. Like, they legit do different things, and they're quite beneficial. And come right here, matter of fact. Boom, boom. Alright, so come to this wall, jump, I'm behind you. Come to this wall, jump and hold X. If you want to climb something that's too big for you to just jump, but you feel like you should be able to climb it, that's what you do. You just hold X. If you let go of X, you'll fall down and you'll have to redo it again. Oh, this spot right here, the pit, the thing to our right, that little circle, never, if that is like close, never drop there, because there is about 5 canisters of things there for loot, but there is also people that drop there with full squads and not just one squad. Like, I went there one time and I got raped by 3 different squads. Oh, and there's also different levels of book bags. So if you think the amount you hold now is the normal amount, trust me, it'll get so much better. Like, there's the blue one which opens up the next 2 slots, and then the purple and gold open up 4 slots. But the gold one has a special ability, and the purple and blue are just purple and blue. Oh. Open your map with the touchpad. You see those flashing blue circles? Well, they were there. If you see flashing blue circles on your map, those are called supply drops. If you make it to there, they typically have good armor. It's kind of like COD with your supply drops. Oh, there's people on me. Not like on me, but they're down that way. I saw some explosions that way, so yeah. Yes. I can't see that far. No, that's a dragon you're seeing. That's a flyer. Those things, what they do is they carry death boxes of your friends, like the people in your squad. It might not just be your friend. It's anybody in squad. But those friends will be there, and it'll have different stuff that could help you or could be completely fucking useless. Alright, let me... Oh, that's not my waypoint.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
That place right there, the bunker, that is a death sentence. And I go there all the time. It's a fucking death sentence. It's good with loot. It's just not good with staying alive. If you go there by yourself, for sure. Somebody's been here because this place has been looted. Oh yeah, another thing your legend does. If you look at the ground and an enemy's been near, like within a minute or so, you'll see these little marks on the ground. If you look at it and put your cursor on it, it'll tell you how long ago a person came through there. Yeah, he is a stalker. Like, he is ridiculous. I want that. I want it. 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 If it's what I think it is, I want it. Yes, 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 yes. Gimme, 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 gimme. Woo! Alright, because I had a Mozambique in my hand, I think. But, yeah, no, this is so much better. When you see a gun like this, actually, one that's gold, this is what they call a fully kitted gun, and it is the best tiered gun ever. Not this one in particular, just in general. Oh, these right here, pick this up and use it. It'll give you your ultimate move back quicker. It's just drop whatever, use it. It's like a 5-second thing, and then you could go pick back up whatever you want. Press the start button and then look in your inventory and you'll see it there. That's it. That's what it is. It increases it makes your ultimate generate faster. Instead of it going up slowly, it goes up quick. Yeah, it's good. It's really good for situations where you just used it and you need it again. So for what? Does it to me now? So what? Does it to me now?
Feels that charge in the air? We're inside the ring. We're safe.
All right. I'll be right there. Yeah. Alright. Oh, there's only one. It's right here.
Let's go that way.
Alright. Go sweet to the baby, box in a little red ghost to me, so some fuck, this is to me now. You fuck, this is to me now. Down, down, baby, just sing in the Range Rover. Oh, I was about to say, there's people firing over there. There's more death boxes.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
We're outside the next ring.
I don't need any of that.
Well, I did.
Oh, this is closed. They did a very poor job of looting this area. Oh, I don't need that.
Body shield here. Level 1. You need one if you don't have it.
See, that's BS. The fact that you need 2 fucking people to shoot at me.
Smoke out. Taking fire. Grenade. Right up the chimney.
Don't try and act fucking tough.
Already on my mark.
Nigga, you ain't tough.
Yeah, I got you.
That's her ultimate. She throws down a supply of rockets that come down onto the ground, slam on the ground, and then explode. Alright, this is aggravating because I hate when people kill me because they're so garbage. Like, look at that. How are they hitting Vega and their bullets are going around Vega? Vega's not even in the party anymore. Vega left. That's the difference in having different colored body armor. That dude that she shot at had blue body armor. Or not blue, purple, I mean. She's a baby, stop to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, go so up, listen to me now. Yeah, daily challenges are. You are good. I would use Pathfinder. No, it's good. It's all good because the stream can wait. Yeah, I'm not listening to this song. Oh, another key trick for you. If you want to pre-select your legend like I am right now, all you've got to do is swap the legend before you get into the game and have them selected. Yeah. And then you don't even have to be at the controller. It'll select the person you were. Like when you're on the home screen and you don't choose somebody, that's who they choose for you. I wish I could be. I had some major stupid shit happen last night. I almost had to 302 a friend. We're no longer friends because of him. Where I no longer have any connection to get weed until I can get money. I have no one to hang out with around here, all because he did it. But what happened was we went and hung out because he wanted to kill himself. Mind you, I could have been an asshole and just have said, yeah, no, I don't want to hang out. We don't have to. No, you go kill yourself. I don't give a fuck. But what I did was I was like, you know what? Nah, let's not. Let's hang out, because you're not going to stop being my friend over something stupid. So, what I tell him, I text him, I'm like, look, all I'm going to say is let's smoke this last blunt together that we got, and then if you don't want to be my friend, you want to erase me from your life, do it. I don't give a fuck. But until then, come meet me and smoke this last blunt we got. And that's what we did. And he came. And then while we're smoking, he's like, well, I could go buy another Ville and go get more if you want. I was like, yeah, that would be fucking dope. And so then he goes and gets the Ville. And while I'm sitting there rolling up the next one, he's like, Warren, do I put myself in bad situations? I was like, you goddamn right you do. You got kicked out of my house, and instead of like not acting like an asshole, my dad told you if you showed your face here again, you were gonna get your ass beat, that we were all told to do it. And you're like, well, depending on how much pain there is, I still might come. That's an asshole thing to say. That puts yourself in a bad situation. I'm sorry if I'm too honest. And he couldn't handle how honest I was with him. So then he decides after we're smoking that we're no longer going to be friends or smoke. No, at first it was we're no longer going to smoke together until after he gets his own place. I'm like, why? He's like, because you can't smoke with me at mine. I'm like, but so where's the fun in that? Always going to your place. Do you really think I always want to be at your place? It's going to be the same thing like I said if I could go to your place now. You have a PlayStation and a TV. What am I going to do? Sit there and twiddle my fucking thumbs? He's like, no, why wouldn't you bring your own PlayStation? I'm like, nigga, I don't have one. And he's like, oh, well, I mean, we just have to wait until I get my own place. I'm like, why? Why? Because that seems stupid. When we could hang out right now and be good. And we could still do the same thing. And then I'm like, you know what? And then he said something about the reasoning for it changed to, oh, it's because I know my limit. And apparently his limit is only one fucking blunt. So I'm like, all right, if you know your limit, why don't we, instead of, hold on, I'm shooting at somebody. Well, people know where I am now. But I'm like, if your limit is legit only one blunt, why don't we smoke the one blunt, walk around, go get some more weed, and then meet up next week? We've spent time as friends, we smoked your limit, and we went home. And he's like, I would still have to walk farther to do it, and I wouldn't like to do that. I'm like, why are you such an asshole? What is your problem? So then, from there, he translates him being an asshole and what I'm saying into me being an asshole and not telling the truth. And I'm like, Brandon, legit, the only thing I've ever done since you've known me is tell you the truth. You got kicked out and lost your PlayStation because you gave it to me. I told you before you left 3 different times, if you want this PlayStation, you better take this motherfucker out now. Otherwise, it's mine. Because you gave it to me. And he's like, nah, you can keep all my stuff. It's not like I'm gonna need it anyway. So then, when I point that out, he's like, oh, you were just taking advantage of me because of my situation. I said, taking advantage of your what? How? How? Because last I checked, I warned you, did I not? And he's like, yeah. I was like, so how am I taking advantage of something if I told you what was going to happen? That can't be taking advantage. That's letting you know the situation beforehand. That's me being a good friend. He's like, you wouldn't do that to any of your other friends. I was like, even if it was fucking Trevor, I would still take the PlayStation and you would not get it back. You'd have to buy your own fucking PlayStation again. Because that is me telling the truth. Because you were told to leave and take what you wanted. You didn't take what you wanted. Too fucking bad. That's your fault, not mine. And so then he's like, oh, well, I see. I understand now. I'm just the devil and you're Jesus and your dad is God. I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm not Jesus and you definitely are not the devil. And I'm like, my dad, I know my dad's not God because I'm not Jesus. And then he's like, yeah, I'm the devil. I see it now. I'm the freaking devil. I'm like, no, you're not. You're not the devil. Because if you were the devil, you wouldn't be doing the shit you're doing right now. Do you really think the devil would be as dumb as you are? And I legit said that. He's like, what? Oh, he's like, what? You think you're smarter than me? I'm like, no, I don't think I'm smarter than you. I know I'm smarter than you. I know damn well that I'm smarter than you. And trust me, if I was the devil, I would not surround myself with people that were smarter than me. I would surround myself with people that were dumber than me. And he's like, exactly. And he's like, I'm the devil. I see him like, nigga, you're not the goddamn devil. So then he continues to say it, and he's like, he tries to give me the explanation. In essence, the reason that he's the devil is because he got kicked out like the devil got kicked out. He tried to rebel like the devil tried to rebel. And then, that's it. That's it. That's all the likeliness. And he thinks because of that, that makes him the devil. All because my dad kicked him out, and that coincidental event makes him and my dad God and the devil. How? I don't know. And the only reasoning he had that I'm Jesus is because my dad's God and I was Brandon's friend, and since I was his friend, that means I'm Jesus. I'm like, huh? What? And then so I'm like, no, you're fucking stupid or something. And then he tries to tell me that God is Jesus. I'm like, huh? How is God Jesus? Because he not only tried to tell me that God is Jesus, he tried to say God is Jesus and the Holy Spirit. I said, that's not how that works. God is God. Jesus is Jesus and the Holy Spirit is the Holy Spirit. Jesus is an offspring of God and the Holy Spirit is the spiritual force that is tied into God. At least that's what it is from my understanding. I may not go the fuck to church anymore, may not care for religion at all, but I know that shit. Oh, they have a problem. But so I tell him that, and he's like, no, that's not how it went. It went like this because the devil wasn't the devil until he wasn't the devil when he met Adam and Eve. He was the devil before then. I'm like, no. The two things that made the devil the eternal devil is the fact that I didn't say while being the devil, but while Adam and Eve, God's first human beings of the earthly creation, like, of course he got pissed about that, but first two human beings, that you go and fuck with them. Of course God got mad at Jesus for that shit. What are you saying? But, so, he tried to say that wasn't an incident that kept the devil in hell. I looked at it as a standpoint. Me being a father, if I kicked my son out because he tried to rebel against me, at some point in time he can come back home if he minds his shit. If he can learn to be an adult. Why would God being God, if he made us in his image and I'm thinking like that, that means God thinks like that. And he couldn't understand that simple logic. He kept trying to tell me that I was wrong. So then he brought this into the situation. He said the reason God is God and the Holy Spirit and the devil is because when God created the universe, the Holy Spirit was there watching him. And that means God is himself and the Holy Spirit. I said, what the fuck? God cannot be the Holy Spirit while watching himself. I can't even watch myself without a mirror. And all he could do was laugh. I'm like, you're laughing, but I'm fucking serious. You sound like an asshole right now. And then he wanted to go and continue and say some stupid shit. So it gets to this point where he wants to talk about my dad. 87 S. Alright. I see it. Around there. Alright. So I tell him that, alright, he tried talking, like getting upset. I'm like, Brandon, you need to be 302. I'm kind of, sometimes you make me want to do it. He's like, a true friend wouldn't 302 a friend. I was like, yeah, they would. If they feel that that friend really needs it, they would do it. They should do it. And he's like, they wouldn't do that. That's not something they would do. I'm like, Brandon, why are you telling me that? Your mom is thinking about 302ing you. He's like, how do you know that? I was like, she told my dad. He's like, how? And I go through the whole exchange, and he tries to tell me that I'm wrong, da-da-da-da-da, that his mom would never say that. But why would my dad lie to me about something he said? Hi, Drea. Like, why? Why would he lie over something as simple as a person eating a 302 that does, as far, let me ask you, so far, do you think he needs to be 302? Well, let me continue. So then he starts talking about my dad, and I'm like, alright, look. You can have a problem with my father all the fuck you want. But my father is my father. And if you want to have a problem with him, cool. But you are not going to enforce that shit on anybody else because you hate my father. And I got loud as shit with it. So everybody that was near could hear me. And he just went mute. And I'm like, just because you hate a person does not mean another has to. That is your problem. You got to get the fuck over that shit. Nobody else does. And if you continue to talk about my father in any ill kind of way, I promise you, I will put you 6 feet into the fucking ground right now. And he just shut up. And then he continued to start talking. And I'm like, look, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to keep it simple. If you continue, if you're here in 5 minutes, I am going to call the cops. And I'm going to call for 2 things. I'm going to ask them what I need to do to 302 you. And I'm going to ask them for a squad car. Because you have marijuana in your book bag. And I will tell them that you have it. There's people here. They're not even shooting me. But I'm like, you have weed in your bag. So if you come here, if you want to, no, I was like, you stay here. I'm gonna go, I'll do that. And so, he's like, he thought I was bluffing. So I let him sit there. And then he continued to talk and act like I wasn't serious and act like all these things didn't matter. Like him talking about a person's father doesn't matter. Him being an asshole doesn't matter. So I'm like, Brandon, all right, fuck it. Right now I'm calling. So I picked my phone up so he could see, unlocked my phone so he could see pattern and all. I tapped the call app, and then I typed 911 call. I had Bluetooth headphones on so he could see the call go through. And then I said, hi. And while it was ringing, he's like, I'm going to go run like a prissy little bitch now. And he ran. He legit ran because I called the cops because he needed to be 302'd. Because he needed to go to a mental institution of some sort. Because something is clearly wrong. Because he legit thinks he's the devil. And I even gave him some advice. I'm like, nigga, don't think you're the devil and you live in a Christian household. Your dad is a pastor. And he's like, why not? I was like, nigga, they'll start exercising your ass. I was like, you could die from that. He's like, so? So yeah, I am out of my weed connect because he's fucking retarded as shit. I have no more friends in where I live, so yeah. Yeah.
This is your champion.
But I told him I don't hold my tongue for anybody. I don't want to be jump master. These things, I'm do it for myself. Do 200 nigga real quick. I'm slide on the real shit. Will my fucking thing load, please? Like, why do my notifications not load on my PlayStation? Drive. 24 is on the 13, 5 wide. Finally. Alright, there's 2 sets of teams here. They're going for the big buildings to get the better loot, so go for these two places. How? See, this is why I hate this game. Because I land somewhere that should have a gun. There's no goddamn gun. There ain't shit.
The champion has been eliminated. The champion made a poor choice.
You know what? We're gonna... I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna try and go that way. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I was about to fucking say. Alright, so I have two guns now. But they're legit the same gun. Yes, yeah, yeah. That's when the drive. 24 is on the 13, 5 wide. They know we with it. Just on the jumps on the dogs on CMA. Got fans on the barrel. On my team, rock diesel gang apparel. Hey, well, that's nice. Well, this is gonna be shitty loot because Vega is looting everything. What the fuck ever?
I'm pretty sure.
What the fuck ever? That shit's really starting to piss me off. I put a waypoint on somebody and my waypoint doesn't actually, not waypoint. I put my cursor on them and I don't, it doesn't work. Like, that's stupid as shit. Let me go check this message I got. Mm-hmm. How did he not see? I was gonna say, how did he not see you? Mm-hmm. Yep. Great. I have to leave the part. We have to leave squad because Vega quit the game, so they're glitched in the lobby and we won't be able to do anything until they leave. I need money on GTA. I'm broke as fuck. I have like three of the new cars though. Yeah, I want to say 50,000. Yeah. Yeah, I've been out of bad sport for a while. I would rather run it first for you on this account